So in this video, we're going to evaluate this argument for a limit by using our limit laws. And the first thing that we can do is use our law 1 and 2, which is the sum and difference law. So we can separate each one of these terms or arguments using that, and we'll set it up such that the limit as x approaches 3 for 2x to the third minus the limit as x is approaching 3 for 3x squared plus the limit as x is approaching 3 for the function x plus, and here we are simply going to use our rule. We'll use rule 7 here for the constant, in which any limit of x as it approaches a for a constant is just going to be that constant. So next we can use our law 8, and it looks like we can use our constant multiple law, and that states that we can take any constant multiplied by a function and we can bring that constant to the front of the limit. We have that in both of these. So we can set that up now as 2 times the limit as x is approaching 3 for the function x to the third minus the limit, minus the constant 3 multiplied by the limit as x is approaching 3 for the function x squared. And here for a limit as x is approaching 3 for the function x, that's where we're going to use our law 8. And it states that we can simply say that as x is approaching a for any value x, we are simply going to have that value which we are approaching. So if x is approaching 3 and we have a function of x, we can say that this is going to be 3. So that is rule 8 or law 8. And then we just continue to bring down our plus 2. And now we can use our direct substitution property. And it's saying that as our limit of x is approaching a for some argument f of x, that we can substitute, or we can replace our function x, our variable x, with that value a that we are approaching. So let's see how that works. So we have the limit of x as it's approaching 3. We can go ahead and directly substitute that in. As well, for this one, we will substitute 3. So our argument now looks like 2 multiplied by 3 to the third minus 3 times 3 to the second plus, and we'll go ahead and just add these up. So we're going to have 5. And finally, we can simply evaluate this for the limit. So we are going to have 54 minus 27 plus 5. And finally, we have a limit, and it is 32. I hope that helped. Thanks for watching.